2. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to install one of these blogs onto your domain using the manual installation method, and we're going to basically use the Sixpack Abs blog as the example, which is located, the demo is located here, and I'm going to install it on this .info domain, and I'll just refresh this to show you that there's nothing on this domain at the moment. So what you want to do is go into your cPanel for your domain, as you can see mine here, and the first thing I'm going to want to do is upload the zip file that includes the all the WordPress files for this specific domain that has been zipped up. So what we'll do is go to File Manager, make sure that Document Root is selected and Show Hidden Files. Click Go. Once again, you can see there are no WordPress files here. Click Upload, and then click Browse, and then you'll see here the sixpackabsblog.zip. We want to add that. Now this is going to take about 10 minutes or so to upload, so in the meantime I'll pause the video, but before I do that, while that's uploading, let's go back to our cPanel and create a database, because we'll need a database since for our specific domain. Now I've already prepared a database user and information, but I thought I'd go through how simple it is to do that. So here's my database name. Create that database, and go back. My internet seems to be a little bit slow today, and then grab the username. I'm just doing a Control-C, Control-V for copy and paste in. That is so bizarre. Oh, okay, there we go. Don't need to save that. We'll go back. And then we're going to add the username to the database. Select all privileges, make changes. Okay. We'll just go back to the cPanel homepage. Now, as you can see, it's only completed about 28%, so I'll pause the video for now, and then I'll resume once this file is completely uploaded and carry on. See you in a minute. Okay, so that file, the zip file, is now uploaded. What I want you to do as well is to click Browse again. I guess we could have done this all at one time, but it's to upload the htaccess file, and it says it already exists. To overwrite it, click Yes. Should only take a couple seconds. Okay. Now if we go into our file manager and reload, we'll see the zip file there, and let's go ahead and extract that. Okay, that was quick. So let's get rid of the zip. Don't need that anymore. Delete that. And the next thing we need to do is go into the wp-config file and change the username and password from the old database information to the new database that we created while this was uploading. So we click the file, click Edit, and this was the database that I created a short while ago. Click Edit. This is the old database information. This is for our new database now. Just doing a Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste. Okay, then we'll save the changes. Go back to File Manager. Alright, so that should be it now for the File Manager for the time being. Now what we need to do, we can get rid of this as well, is go to our PHP MyAdmin, which is the database. database information, right, and we need to upload the SQL file, which is the database of this site here. Okay, so in phpMyAdmin, go to import. Just to quickly mention, when you first go to phpMyAdmin, just make sure you select the database that pertains to this site, to this domain. Click import. We're going to browse and select this SQL file here. So double click that, and then over here click go. And this might take another couple minutes, so I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so the database has now been imported. The next important step we need to do is we need to change some information by running some SQL queries. Now, I'll admit I'm not a major database knowledgeable person, so if this looks a little intimidating, I don't blame you. I'm going to show you a much easier way to do all this that's more or less point and click. But I wanted to show you the easiest way I know to install one of these blogs on a brand new domain as easy as possible. So now that we have the database updated, we need to copy and paste in these queries. You'll get all this information on the documentation page. And basically what we're doing is we're telling the database to replace any instances of the old blog, which is here, with our new domain information. So it says here, your new domain. So I'll go here, and I'll just copy that, plrblogsdemo.info, and I'll replace this without the trailing slash. So I'll copy that, and I'll just replace it here as well. Paste. Oops. Paste. Okay. And then we click go. As we can see here, 2 rows have been affected. 99 rows have been affected here. And 8 rows here. Okay. Now that should be it. So let's go to our domain. The demo domain here. And refresh. Okay, so far so good. One of the indicators that helps me know that so far so good is this featured content gallery. These images showing up, that's a pretty big sign. But really, what you need to do is make sure that all of the URLs resolve to your new domain, which is what we should have done in the database using those SQL queries. So if you look here, it says plrblogsdemo.info featured easy tips for six-pack abs. So that's great. That's exactly what we wanted. And now, in order to log into this blog, we need to use the same login details for this blog, for the actual demo blog. So on your new domain, go ahead and log into WordPress. Now, because we didn't install WordPress, through Fantastico or anything like that, we're just going to use the login information, as I mentioned, from the original blog, which is admin in this case, and this password. Now that should log us in with a bit of luck. Okay, so far so good. And then of course inside WordPress we'll go over changing emails and adding your AdSense and ClickBank code, but that'll be for another video, a couple of videos from now. So I just wanted to show you that's the easiest way I can show to manually install one of these blogs from the zip files and the SQL files. It might look a little bit intimidating because you're dealing with databases and queries and uploading all different files. So the next video I'm going to show you is using WP Twin, which is by Jason Fladlien and Wilson Matos. Now you probably already know that, but if you have never used WP Twin, you haven't purchased it, for example, or you have but you haven't used it, it is an absolutely brilliant script.